So the rain has finally ended in Cali, which is good. A lot of the state is out of the drought, and that also means I can start working out at the park again. Mobility and I forgot my terminology right now. Dynamic warm-ups. Trying to document by yourself and work out at the same time. It's tough. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass. Because you're trying to come up with something cool. Or film it in a cool way while being focused on what you're trying to do at the present moment. So ultimately the goal is to, if you guys remember Joey, have him do filming for a lot of my stuff. But like more full day type of events instead of, this is just the morning. I'm not gonna hire him just to film me doing a workout. Or maybe I will. I don't know. So a lot of today's workouts are obviously of the calisthenic variety, mainly working on progression muscle ups, progression V-sit, really terrible range of motion for me, so that's something I really want to work on. Back levers, and I haven't really done any calisthenic stuff in a while, probably about 2-3 months, so probably gonna go back to basics before going crazy with muscle ups. Like I think last time I tried actually doing consistent reps and muscle ups was probably about a month ago, and the most I got was 3, and I used to be able to do 8 easily. So that I don't want to go for like that much, but I want to be able to do it. Actually, I'm probably gonna go for that much because I still want to keep building up on the calisthenic stuff. All right, warmed up. First round of the workout is gonna be high pull-ups, then archer pull-ups, then straight bar dips, and then traditional pull-ups. So how many sets? 3 sets each. Don't even recall how many reps per. That's the highest it goes. I'm gonna try to get the bar not to the chin, but to the chest. It's been a while since I've done that, and I feel like I suck at it right now. Next up is archer pull-ups, which aren't exactly my favorite, but help with building it's a good progression exercise to muscle ups. Suck right now. Second set. Feeling better with this though, because the first time I tried these, somehow I hurt my shoulder doing these archer pull-ups. Not so much now, it doesn't hurt anymore. So rest, then doing it one more time. That's how I get better. I'm stalling. Can't wait to see how I do next week. Alright. Next up, bar dips. So if you don't know what that is, okay, plenty of other calisthenics tutorials out there. So since I'm doing a little bit of a rest right now, probably gonna have to go right into it, is where you're on the pull-up bar on top. You want to aim for 90 degrees, almost like push-up on top of the bar. You want to have the bar right here, okay? And you're kind of like you're leaning over a little bit, and have 90 degrees when you push up, straight, up, straight. And one thing you want to avoid doing is swinging when you're doing it, which can be very easy since there's nothing keeping you grounded. So that's where for me, at least, I try to keep the core, I use my core to stabilize everything as I talk over this helicopter passing by. Almost like a push-up, like I said, but on the bar. So as long as it's really low, so I'm gonna have to do a muscle up getting up onto those. Then boom. The way I think of it is like it's a calisthenic version of a bench press. If you're using your whole body, because whereas the push-up, you have your whole body, your feet are still planted in a plank position. This one's all you. So time to do it. I'll do it right now. Fuck.
Season. Top will take people for no reason. I'm say so I ask you. I will take the way true. Ask me when I'm some
Can't muscle up right now. So gonna have to resort to cheating to get up. It's kind of feedback and how long that I haven't done calisthenics. So that's what I aim for the vlog, is that I'm a work in progress too. So there are moments, as much as I get to achieve, you also get to see how much I take a step back and take a step back because I haven't been focusing on certain areas. That's normal. You gotta, in order to achieve one thing, you gotta give up on certain other things. So when you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. Okay. I think I got like, what, another 10 seconds, 20 seconds before I gotta get back in. So, yeah. Don't fall, don't fall. Alright, on to traditional pull-ups, which I'm going to be using this for. More range of motion in how far I can go instead of, having a wall stop me. This gives me more ability to go deeper into push-ups. So, which is going to definitely help, considering that I'm kind of a rebuilding phase with calisthenics. Quick break. Probably should have taken a longer break. It's kind of nice filming and talking to you guys. For some reason it's very therapeutic. It's not like, you've ever been to therapy. People, they kind of ask questions. That's a huge thing. It's different. They ask questions, get you thinking in a different way. But I think the most effective part, if you haven't tried therapy and ever, there's nothing wrong with doing it, because it's insanely helpful. Because a lot of us have things that we just don't feel comfortable sharing with other people. And sometimes it's just nice to let it on someone who's not going to judge and who's generally just trying to help, or help you see other ways that aren't too close to you. Because sometimes when it's advice from your loved one, any loved one, if they're too close, and you feel like it's normal to feel like they're judging you. And whereas a therapist, they don't know you. They can be very objective about the experiences you have, and you get to let out. A lot of us have things that we want to say, or experiences that we're holding in, and we never really get to let out, and that kind of can become a burden on us as an individual and can affect us in our daily lives. Okay, I think rest time is done. But yeah, I think it's useful. Any outlet that's productive and doesn't hurt you or anyone else, that lets you to release whatever you're holding on to, I think is something worth investing in. Okay, you start off with some of these exercises. I think they're insanely easy at first, and then as you get to the more simpler exercises that require more reps, you know, that's where it starts getting tough, because the harder exercises, you know, you do less of, and then the easier exercises you do more of. It really helps build the progression. So I'm gonna do another break. We're gonna be working on back levers, since that's one of the things I said I've aimed to do 2016, but just started focusing on some of the other stuff. So time to put in some work into it. For back levers, I'm gonna be doing skin the cat, hanging V raises, lumbar extensions, back extensions, and supermans. Fuck, I suck at that now. I'm having a hard time doing skin the cat. Last summer wasn't a problem. Now, I could be able to use that, but honestly, I think it's because it's been a minute. Alright, didn't realize how much how much I didn't charge this thing overnight. So it's gonna go straight into filming the workouts, and don't have a whole lot of time to only allot 1 hour to an hour and a half, depending on how much my workload is. So today is only about an hour. We got like 30 minutes left, so it's gonna focus on doing the workouts, filming bits and pieces of it, so you guys get an idea, and you know, realize that I'm putting in work like you. I am far from an expert, but what I do aim to show is, you know, things that I've learned, in hopes of teaching you the lessons that I learned along the way. And yeah, okay, time to film.
Love for my haters, love for my niggas. Gotta keep rolling. You gotta get yours, ain't got no issues. Maybe I'm zoning, maybe I'm zoning. Yeah.
Next up, lumbar extensions. So these curve benches aren't really gonna do the trick, so I'll use this one.
I'm really went too much. Can't keep leaning on that boost. Playing on that dance too much. So waiting on that dance so far. I just keep rolling.
There you go. Getting hungry. Just reviewing the footage. This is not my strongest exercise. It is because I do have back injury, but I do my best not overdo it. Lower back is definitely something I need to work on. Part of it's because I injured it, I think February last year, during an antics performance where I hyperextended it and then aggravated it through deadlifts, and I shouldn't have been doing it. So, you know, back pain is, it's you know, excruciating. It doesn't come back a lot, but when it comes, like, it comes. I'm gonna film this from the side view, kind of do a form check. I took a longer break than I should have. That's it. All right, that's it for today's workout. 1 hour, focusing on progressive muscle up workouts and progressive back lever workouts. I hopefully this insights in between help you guys out. And you know, as you may have seen, you know, whether it's on my Instagram, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me here, and or Snapchat or anywhere else. All the same handles. You know, as much progress you may have make the minute you take your eye off the ball, it's very normal to take a step back. Okay, and sometimes it's because you have to change your priorities. So my priorities for last year, you know, very much 2013, I think, was a lot of fitness stuff, but shifting to more focusing on, you know, rebuilding the dance career and vision paradox and family. That's like more the trifecta that I have in my life right now. I wasn't working out every day that I used to. So don't be surprised if the minute you say yes to something else, you know, start taking a step backwards in other areas of your life, and that's just normal. Because, you know, there's no such thing as a balanced life in general. It's more like an act of balancing. When you know, it's like in the scale. The minute you put more weight to focus on something else, the scale starts tipping over. And so that's why you guys, you gotta be willing to go back and forth. And I'm willing to, you know, spend time away from work because, you know, that I can always bounce back. Well, in terms of my family, you know, I try to spend as much time I can with them. As people, as human beings, we don't get another model in another 18 months. You know, it's just version 1, which is me. And you know, there's new, you know, operating systems, which is the mentality in terms of how you think, but in terms of the physical body, you know, us as individuals, you know, we're not always going to be here. And my work, it's not going to be there. You know, my dance career, vision paradox, all that other stuff, it's not going to be there to say eulogy at my funeral, but the people I make an impact on will be. And it's all about, it comes back down to being human and connecting with, you know, people, investing in people as much as you invest in yourself. Okay, because, you know, there's investing in yourself, and then you become an isolationist, but then there's also investing in people and trying to better yourself, and then inspiring others and connecting with others to, you know, either with other people that will either level you up or inspiring others to do the same. I was willing to take a step back on the health bit, not being like 10% body fat, because, you know, my body type tends to hold on to carbohydrates easily. So I was willing to not be at 10% body fat maybe, and be willing to be and flexible to be at around 15% body fat, while, you know, still working out 2 to 3 times a week. In terms of, you know, my definition of working out is actually training, you know, and strength training. You know, there's the dance training which is more skill set training, which is what I do, like, you know, Tuesday and Thursday, and Monday and Wednesdays if you include like family business rehearsal, but the actual strength training stuff is mainly Monday and Wednesday right now, and occasionally Fridays. So you get what you put in, and you got to be willing to be okay with what you commit, because what I say a lot is your results are a reflection of what you're committed to. And, you know, if you want to be like insanely lean, if you want to be like 10% body fat, 9%, 5% body fat, then you do more work than I do. You do what I did back in 2013. You work out every day, you eat cleaner than what I'm doing now, and then you get the results. But that's if that's your priority. That's if you're happy with that. If you're working out every day and you're hating it, and you're feeling miserable, then maybe it's not for you. And maybe it's even after you do, like, say, a month, 3 months, you know, give it at least 3 months before you fully get away from it. But be willing to be flexible in the process. Too many people try something and give up too soon without fully committing and giving it a shot. 3 months is a good amount of time to see where you're really at and where you stand. And remember, you make your choices, you make your bed in terms of what you get. And I'm committed mainly to my family, vision paradox, and dance. This year, I think last year was a bit of a shift. Last year, the beginning of it was like family, dance, like building my dance career, earning that money that way, and then
Vision Paradox or my online work. Now it's shifting to more, that's shifting places as I get more clients for Vision Paradox. All in all, the essence of who you are, you know, who you are is going to reflect in the decisions you make. And if you don't like who you are, then you get to choose. And it's not going to be easy. Individually, I still have I think there's a lot of things I'm still growing on as, you know, a dad, future husband, as a dancer, as a business owner. There's still a lot of things I'm growing on. I'm not far from perfect, but I'm doing the best I can. And what I can do to continue improving is learn, reading books, YouTube, it's a great resource. Learning from other people, connecting with people who are on the same journey. Okay, not doing it alone because we're not meant to do things alone. If you can connect and learn from other people, even if it's through those other mediums I just shared, more power to you. And ultimately implement what you learn, because that's how you're going to get better. And then not only that, and I'm adding more to it, not just implementing it, but being consistent with it. Because some people learn new things, try it for a week, and then they drop off, by the end of the month. The only way you're gonna truly, elicit change is if you are consistent with it. When you learn something new, it's a discipline. That's why it's so hard, because that's when we say people are disciplined. They turn this discipline into a habit. You learned, it takes a lot of discipline to take something new, be consistent with it, and then it becomes a habit. A lot of our thinking is generally not our thinking. It's influenced from parents, school teachers, friends, family, other adults, TV, media. A lot of our thinking is not really our own. So that's where you questioning the way things are, not in an arrogant way, but questioning out of curiosity of why things are. And instead of saying, because others said so, really look in on that and then test it. Is it true? Does it hold water? And you do that, again, by the various mediums I just shared. Because the minute you start questioning even your own way of thinking, because we like to hold on to things and avoid change, the minute you start questioning it is where you can start evolving and adapting your mindset. That's where, like I said in the previously, you improved your inner operating system. You start thinking in a new way that's more effective and efficient, for your everyday life. And then that's where you start realizing you don't need certain people, or you don't need certain habits, and you can start building new ones. You can start meeting new people, start doing different things that ultimately create the life that you want. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Still got the rest of the day today, Vision Paradox stuff, and mainly family today. So Monday is generally Steph's work day and whatever she wants day. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays are my hustle days. So this is how I balance my family life, and it works at the moment. Might have to change soon, but it works for me. Hopefully it's something that works for you. So hi. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.